You used to lift groceries, get up from the sofa, or go upstairs without even thinking. It's now slower, heavier, and harder. But what if I told you that evidence backs up one everyday activity that may help you go back to the strength you had in your 40s? You don't need a gym. It doesn't take long. And you're going to find out what it is and how to get started right now. The problem is the deterioration that can't be seen. By the time you are 70, you'll have lost 30% of your muscle. Most individuals start to lose muscle mass around age 50 without even knowing it. Sarcopenia is an age-related disorder that makes your muscles smaller, your joints weaker, and takes away your independence over time. Research shows that by the time you are 70, you can have lost as much as 30% of your muscle mass. You could experience it as joint discomfort, a lack of energy, or that unsteady sensation when you get out of bed, even if you're active. But here's the good news. You may change it back, not with medicine or elaborate regimens, but with one behavior done every day. Error: walking isn't enough. Walking doesn't make you stronger. Let's get the record straight on one of the most popular health myths for older people. Walking is good for you, but it's not enough to maintain or improve muscular strength. Yes, walking is good for your heart health. It helps with circulation, mood, and keeping joints flexible, but it's not enough to help you get back muscular mass, particularly beyond age 60. Why? Because walking is a movement that is easy to do again and over again. It doesn't make your muscles work harder so they can develop or remain strong. This is how you should think about it. Walking keeps your equilibrium, but it doesn't build up your muscles. As we become older, our bodies take out money every day. If you don't increase deposits, the loss keeps happening. For example, Margaret, who is 67 years old. Every morning, she walked around the block for half an hour. She felt she was doing everything correctly, but then she saw something that made her worry. It became tougher to carry laundry up the stairs. It was practically hard to lift a cast iron pan. One day, she slid a little on a damp floor and discovered she didn't have the reaction power to catch herself. Her doctor looked over what she had been doing and suggested something simple but strong. You are active, yet you are not powerful. Tell the truth. Do you feel powerful or simply busy? If that's you, type active but weak. I read each and every one. I used to assume that walking every day was enough. I would get my steps in and feel good about myself, but one day I noticed that my legs still felt weak. That's when I learned that being able to move isn't the same as being strong. That was when she learned about resistance training, not weights or machines at the gym. Only body weight squats next to a chair, push-ups against a wall, and stepping onto a strong box. 15 minutes a day. Her grip strength became better after 4 weeks. She could carry groceries again after 2 months. The difference wasn't simply in how they looked. It was also in how they felt. I didn't feel old anymore, Margaret stated. I felt like I could do it again. Walking keeps you moving, but strength training helps you remain balanced. Make resistance training better. You're busy, but you're not strong. A vitamin, a drink, or a fancy technology isn't the best way to get your strength back after 60. It's resistance training that you perform all the time, even at home and without weights. What makes this so strong? Because resistance training doesn't merely stop muscle loss. It tells your body to make new muscle fibers, enhance balance, make bones stronger, and even control blood sugar and brain health. And here's the best part. Researchers have shown that seniors in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s may become up to 40% stronger in only 8 weeks. That doesn't give you motivation. That's math. Have you ever thought that your muscles gave up before you did? Type me, too. You're not the only one who feels that way. John, who was 72, had never lifted weights before. He observed that his legs felt wobbly when he walked downhill after he retired, and he hated carrying groceries. He didn't feel old, but his muscles were responding like they were done. Can you still do a push-up? His grandson inquired one day. John chuckled, but later that night he attempted one against the wall and barely made it. That moment made him different. He didn't give up. Instead, he made a routine of doing something for 10 minutes every morning. 10 push-ups against a wall, 8 squats on a chair, and 1 minute of step-ups on the stairs. The first week was tough. His legs hurt and his arms shook, but he continued going slowly and carefully, knowing when to stop. He could easily carry 2 bags of groceries up the stairs after 3 weeks. His back problem went away after 6 weeks. He stood up straighter. And the nicest thing was that he felt like himself again. You don't have to perform hard bench presses or squats. You just need to push your muscles a bit harder than you did yesterday. This is a safe and easy way to get started. One is chair squats. Makes your legs and hips stronger. 5 to 10 repetitions in 3 sets. Sit on a strong chair. Go as low as you can without feeling unstable. 2. Push-ups against a wall. It makes your arms, chest, and core stronger. 10 to 15 repetitions in 2 sets. Stand a few feet away from a wall. Lower with control. 3. Step-ups. Helps with balance and leg strength. 1 to 2 minutes on a low bench or bottom stair. If you need to, hold on to the wall or railing. At least 3 times a week, do this. Make it a regular morning habit, like brushing your teeth. You may add mild resistance bands later if you want to go farther, but don't wait to start. Also, don't forget about food. Protein is what your muscles need to heal. Eggs, Greek yogurt, lentils, tofu, and wild salmon are all good sources of protein. Try to get 20 to 30 grams of protein in each meal, particularly after you work out. Have you ever done resistance workouts at home? What worked for you and what was hard at first? Please leave a remark below. Your story might help someone else get started. Final thoughts and call to action. Pick one move and start tomorrow. You don't have to work out like an athlete. You simply have to move like someone who won't let go of their strength. Begin with tiny things, stay calm, and your muscles will recall what they were made to do. Don't let strength go away without a fight. Pick one motion and give it a try in the morning. Have you made your choice for tomorrow's move? Comment here and make it genuine. I assure that your body will remember or tag someone who needs this mild push.